Many residents across the Tampa Bay area have a self-image that they would like to create for themselves. And board-certified surgeon in plastic and reconstructive surgery, Dr. Bruce Landon, has been helping these patients for decades. He joins me now with what he may be able to do for you. Welcome to our show, Dr. Landon.
Thank you very much for having me.
We appreciate you're here, and I think a congratulations is in order. I want to make sure and get this award down. This gentleman voted #1 plastic surgeon in Tampa, according to the Reader's Choice for Tampa Style magazine. Quite the accolade.
Yeah, it was quite the honor, an unexpected honor. We have to thank all of those patients that we've helped over the years for stuffing the ballot box.
Well, you've got the experience. You've helped people for decades. But let's go back. Let's first talk about how you began, why you wanted to go into this field.
Well, originally, things have changed quite a lot over the past few years. You know, back when I did my training, you really had to complete general surgery program first and then subsequently do plastics. Now it's more of an integrated process. So they're kind of having to make those decisions very early on at a medical school. So during the course of my general surgery training, I kind of gravitated to plastic surgery just because of the breadth of things that you could do. You know, we can do children, we can do adults, we can do hand surgery, we can do reconstructive, we can do cosmetic. It's kind of limited only by your imagination, and that's kind of probably the only unique field in surgery that allows us that kind of flexibility.
And one of the things I'm assuming that you hear from patients is you get that chance to be a surgeon in your field. You get that chance to talk to patients who you've helped their self-image. And as we said, you help create their self-image. Yeah. That's got to be something in a kind of different, rewarding way for you.
Nothing more gratifying than that patient walking out of the door saying that in some aspect we changed their life, whether emotionally, physically, how they feel about themselves. But face it, we all, the better we feel about ourselves, the better our day is, the better our outlook on life. And those are the kinds of accolades that we love to hear.
And ways that you're able to help patients. You have 2 different locations right now in the Bay Area. And I know one of them especially is dear to your heart in Trinity because it's kind of a one-stop shop, if you will.
It is. That's our office-based ambulatory surgery center that's been open for about 15 years. And we have just a superb operating room staff, and that's very complementary to the medical staff that takes care of the patients both pre- and post-operatively. We also have a superb injector, so we offer a very comprehensive experience. So patients can also not only pursue their surgical endeavors, but they can also look at their non-surgical options and alternatives if they're appropriate candidates for it.
And would you say that's growing in popularity these days?
It's enormous. It's probably the biggest growing field in the plastic surgical market is really the non-surgical rejuvenation, whether it's body contouring or facial injections. It's got an enormous market capture right now.
And Dr. Landon, we were talking a little bit about your Trinity office, but you do also have a South Tampa office for certain procedures, and I love what kind of goes along with the South Tampa patients. Explain.
So we do. We get a lot of consults and we get a lot of referrals from the South Tampa market, but we found that it was very difficult for them to make that leap to come and see us in Trinity because people are pretty geographically bound nowadays, and we get that. It's all about convenience. And so we opened up the South Tampa office so that we could provide consultations down there. And for those people that wish to continue with us for their surgical procedures, we actually limo them up to the Trinity office, and then we'll limo them home after their procedure. So that they're really only inconvenienced on the day, if you wish to look at it that way, on the day of their actual surgery. But all of their pre- and post-operative care can continue to be delivered in Tampa.
Well, again, you keep the client, you keep the patient in the first priority of your practice. You can tell. There's his website. There's his phone number. Again, thanks for coming in and talking about your practice, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you very much.